played with great passion. I mean, they knew they were outmanned. We didn't have a lot of bodies over there. They knew that, as the scrimmage wore on, they could start to, dwindle in numbers even more because there weren't a lot of bodies over there. And the offense didn't play with that passion. And, there's a reason why we haven't chosen captains yet, because we're not at that point. And that's where we need some leadership, with that offensive line. There's enough talent on the offensive line, but I just was so disappointed, and they didn't play with that passion that the defense did. But it's a process, and we're going through that process. And we have a long way to go. But, it's kind of on to the next step. And the next step is finishing off the semester academically and getting back in the weight room. And then kids will be back in June for summer workouts. So all in all, I mean, it's a great day for Delaware football in that we had the great golf outing, which was a sellout. And our parents were here, and our recruits were here, and their parents. And then we had the football game. So in that, it's a great day for Delaware football. But I was disappointed that we didn't play with that passion offensively, and trust me, I will address that in this offseason.
Do you think is that mainly because of the inexperience up front, or is it too early to kind of?
It's a combination of everything. When you're rotating 3 quarterbacks in, sometimes that happens. But then Leon comes over and gives you a spark. So just the intensity and passion he plays with, and also when you have a great player like AP not playing. And all honesty, David Hayes has gotten no live reps really until a little bit last week and then this week. So, he wasn't used to taking any, hits. So, and I was really surprised he played because he had tweaked an ankle, and, he tried to man it up and get in there. We were a little short running back-wise because Walter Davis went down with a slight knee injury, nothing major, but just, all of a sudden we had no bodies. So it's difficult to get a real feel for where we are. It's just obvious we're a long way away, but, I kind of think we can get there. So, we shall see. We'll definitely be an interesting next 3 or 4 months.
I know Quincy Barr was one of those guys who was kind of banged up, but he didn't look banged up out there tonight.
Yeah,
he really played well.
Quincy was really slowed this spring by the fact that he had class that ended on 5:30 on Tuesday and Thursday. And, just to graduate, in 4.5, we had to do that for him. But I think with a full training camp, we're going to get a lot out of Quincy Barr. And so I was happy to see, him make some progress. I don't think the progress was as much as he would have liked because, again, he was missing so much time. But you did definitely see him, improve as the spring went on. But he's a rep guy, and I think he has a full spring. I think he could really help us a whole lot.
Anybody else stand out tonight?
Offensive line-wise, it's just disappointing because we're better up front than that. There's a nice catch that Rodriguez had and run. Leon actually, played well at the running back spot when he came over. Defensively, I didn't get a real feel. Quincy and Lath, I thought, they're both pretty good football players, Lath gives us great versatility. You can play him inside, can play him outside. But if you think about not playing Paul Werlo, Pat Callaway didn't play a whole lot. Jezel Curry's not here. Kyle Hunt's coming along really well. We'll get him back. I think when it's all said and done, when this thing's over, I think this is going to be a pretty salty defense. It's just now we need to get the offense to take some steps. And at the same time, I got to take a deep breath because they've seen that reverse, for the 5th time. They've seen some of this stuff. So, offensively, it's difficult because I'm not saying that the defense was sitting on things, but they're at the point where we kind of stopped putting in the offense and the defense have kind of caught up. So, I don't get too crazy about any of this stuff. I might have some night terrors tonight, but when I wake up, I got to remind myself that it's going to be okay.
Is the quarterback situation just let's see what happens?
Oh, yeah,
the day before the first game?
No, I think we'll get it figured out by then. But the whole thing about the quarterback situation was it was really important for us to get Trent reps. It was all about Trent getting reps because, Timmy knows the offense, Justin knows the offense, Trent doesn't know the offense. So let's get Trent as many reps as he can get and kind of let him progress, and then we'll figure the thing out in August. So I'm happy where we are with that, and, I think we accomplished what we wanted to do. And, he came out on Tuesday and had a phenomenal 2-minute drill. So, again, it's kind of what we thought was going to play out. We weren't going to make any decisions at this time anyway, but it's really critical. Timmy understands this offense. Justin understands this offense. It's really important that he got some reps. So,
how are you going to decide how much to play Leon and on which side of the ball?
He is a conditioning. He reminds me of me. He's like in phenomenal shape. But no, that's one of the great things with Leon is Leon. That's what I was hollering. I said, Leon, this is the time of your life. Don't tap yourself out. Keep on playing. And Leon just plays with such great passion. And there's a reason why we made him a special teams captain last year, and our special teams rose through the roof once we made him a special teams captain, because everyone realized the importance that it was to be on special teams, because Leon made it important. He's a special individual, and his thing is learning the base defense. And once he really gets a better grasp of that, he's going to help us a lot. And offensively, I mean, we can plug him in any time. He actually got very few reps offensively, and we had to bring him over because of the injuries. And he didn't need a whole lot of reps. He caught on pretty quick. He just runs hard and plays with a lot of passion.